Okay guys, today I'm going to show you how to easily pick a padlock, and this will work with other types of locks. Hang on. Alright, sorry about that. I just had to get something really quick to make sure you know that I'm not just faking this. Okay. So you see the key right here? It's going to stay there in that same exact spot. It's not going to flash or anything during the entire video. Okay. So now, like I was saying, this will work with any type of lock, padlock, or a doorknob lock. And this is what I use for the doorknob locks. I filed this piece of metal down, just this part right here, to where I can put this in the larger end of the doorknob and just push it in. So this is my tension wrench. Okay, so what you'll need for a normal padlock is a tension wrench. You can either make one yourself, like I did, or you can, buy them, but I didn't feel like wasting my money on something like that. It's not a waste if you learn how to do it and then you buy it. It's a waste if you buy it and then you can't figure out how to do it, which shouldn't be too hard. And then you need a bobby pin. Now, you can use a paper clip, but I think the bobby pin works a little better because they're a little more strong. Okay, so first thing you want to do is, with your bobby pin, you take off the little ball edge of one of the sides, just one, and you just chop it. You just chop the edge off, that little piece right at the top. Okay. So then, once you're done with that end, bend it just like I did. Just a little bit, not very much. See how it is in comparison to my fingernail? Just take a little bit of your fingernail, like what you think mine looks like, and just chop off that, or bend that much. Okay, so then you make sure it's completely straight. Well, not actually it doesn't even need to be straight. It doesn't really make a difference. Then you bend up this part, whatever, like it's halfway, how the bobby pin like goes up like this. Just, like, once it comes up to this part right here, just bend the rest of it up, like I did. See, like, if you, yeah, never mind, I'm not going to try doing that. But if you unbend this, it'll be the same length. Okay. So, first thing you want to do is, wait, I'm passing this up, I'm sorry. On your tension wrench, you can use a pen, like they have pen, what do I want to say? The little clips-on pens, like the metal ones, you can bend them. I'm not sure how well those work, because I just got a piece of metal. I file it down to where it fits my lock, and that's where it works. So, oh, and by the way, see, this isn't, you know, it's not unlocked already. And just to show you, this actually does work. See? You hear that click, taking it out. Okay, key's right back here. Okay, so once you have all that stuff made, you want to take your bobby pin and insert it to the side with, you can see the first pin. You can push it up and you can push it down, always. Okay, so put it in there, push it back. Now you want to hold this and push it in there. Put some tension on your tension wrench. And just with your bobby pin, go stroke it up and down. And actually, this can take from 10 seconds to 10 minutes. I'm actually getting pretty good at doing this, so this shouldn't take me very long. But then on occasion, it does take me a little bit of time. Man, I can't get my bobby pin back out. Sometimes I just take it out and put it back in to make it a little easier, because if you take it out and take it in every once in a while, it makes it, or somehow it's supposed to help you. So put that back in. Work on the bottom, the bottom pins first. Those are the easier ones to get usually. So then just work on that first. This is not very hard to do though. And as you notice, the key is still in the same spot. If I were you, I would just watch this video once, watch it, like, just pay attention to me unlocking this lock, sorry about that, unlocking it, and then you go through it a second time and just keep an eye on the key if you don't believe me. can't really do this towards the camera. Here, I'll get in front of it. Okay, and there you have it. Worked like a charm. See, now with the tension wrench, you sit here. I'll sit back down now. You use the tension wrench to turn it like the key does whenever you turn it. Just mine sometimes bends. I made a double-sided tension wrench because I have a lock that has a bigger hole, and so it works better with this, with the other lock. But I chose to use this lock because for some reason it's a little harder to unlock. Now, this has taken me anywhere from 4 or 5 seconds to 15 minutes, and I'm not kidding. So don't just give up as soon as you try it and it doesn't work. I mean, at first I couldn't figure out, I gave up, and then I came back to it a couple weeks later, just wondering how I actually should have done it. I watched a couple more videos, and you know, I gave up the first night because it was like 10:30 on a school night. I gave up. Oh man, this was really hard to lock back up. I gave up, and then the next morning I was really curious about how I was going to, or how it actually works. So, you know, I pulled out my stuff, pulled out the lock, finished up making my tension wrench, and finished up the bobby pin, or I pulled out the bobby pin. I already had the bobby pin finished. So then you know, I'm just saying, it's not very hard. I pulled out the bobby pin, I just messed around with it for like 10 minutes, and I was like, oh my god, this actually works. So, try it for yourself. Don't just give up. It's really easy to do. So, this is